Hello, Wabash, and welcome back to another Teacher of the Week episode. This week, we are honored to have with us a new teacher at Wabash High School, Mrs. Sierra Tresca. And Mrs. Tresca, your fans want to know a little bit about you.
Okay.
So we're going to ask some questions and see what we can learn about you. How's that sound?
Sounds great.
All right. Okay. So the first thing we want to know is where'd you go to college? Where'd you get your degree? How did you tell us your story? How did you end up here at Wabash?
Well, I went to school at Huntington University and originally didn't plan on going into education. I have a bachelor's in business, currently working towards my master's. And I've always worked with teens and have loved that. Served as a volunteer, worked with Youth for Christ and Campus Life for a long time. And the opportunity arose to get on the same schedule as my kids. And so I became the study hall aide downstairs the first part of this year. And then the business teaching position opened up and I jumped on that and felt like it was a nice little hybrid of getting to work with teens and also using my degree. So long story short, went to Huntington University, have a bachelor's in business, pursuing my master's, and here I am.
That is awesome. And you know that your story and your path to get here is interesting because a lot of people who become teachers don't necessarily start out in that direction, and it's this passion that they discover along that crazy thing we call the road of life. Yep. And you are a great example, and because of that, you're a great example to our students as well. So very, very exciting. So what subjects do you teach?
So right now I teach preparing for college and careers, primarily an 8th grade and freshman directed class. But I get to teach them how, no matter what they want to do in life, they should have a plan and a pathway for that. And so I get to help them discover those pathways and how to get there. Next year, I'll also be helping teach the Intro to Business course.
So true on that. Trying to figure out what you want to do, and you know that's a hard thing for kids to know at this age.
Yes,
and
we get a lot of
the grade levels that you teach, because you teach some of the younger grade levels, correct?
Yep, I have 8th grade.
8th grade. Yep. So it's a different creature.
Yes,
That's for sure. What do you like best about teaching at Wabash High School?
I really think it's the kids. There's such a fun mix of personalities. You get every walk of life, and that's true in the adult business world too. But with teens, they're still figuring it out. And so I think that's my favorite part, is just trying to connect and relate to each and every single student in some way so we can meet that common goal of them passing my class.
And as young teens, they tend to wear their feelings and thoughts on their sleeves, and that makes it all the more interesting sometimes, doesn't it?
Fun.
Exactly.
It's fun.
What do you like to do in your free time?
So I love to do CrossFit. I'm a level 1 CrossFit coach and love attending gym classes down at Wabash CrossFit. I also coach tumbling down at a dance studio downtown for itty bitty kids, and that's been fun. That's new this year. Previously, I coached cheerleading at Southwood for 6 years. Loved it. I was a competitive cheerleader throughout middle school and high school. And so just the combination of all of that is fun for me. And then also I serve with Campus Life here at the high school. So my free time, pretty booked.
Awesome. No, hey, that's great. That's great. Favorite color? Green, but that was
before it became basic. Everybody wears green now. But
that was a quick response right there.
It's always
and I noticed you even have a green Keurig over here. So
yeah, it's all about the aesthetic.
Nice. What is your favorite food?
Grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Grilled cheese and tomato soup.
I know it's super simple, but it's just my favorite comfort food. And I know a lot of people say, last meal, what would it be? And you get steak and potatoes. I'm like, grilled cheese, tomato soup.
Grilled cheese, tomato soup.
And it is a grilled cheese, not a cheese toasty. That's another debate.
That's a whole nother conversation, isn't it? That's right. Okay. All right. Here's the toughest question to come. Would you rather?
Oh no.
These we want you to think a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. So, would you rather go back in time to meet your ancestors, or go into the future to meet your great 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 grandchildren?
Into the future.
Into the future?
Absolutely. I feel like that's an easy one. We're a bunch of rednecks on the Harris side, so I would love to meet my future grandkids.
Meet your future grandkids. Maybe see what they're doing.
Yeah.
See if any of them are teaching, or if any of them remember you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Mrs. Tresca, I thank you for your time. More importantly, I thank you for what you do for our students, and how you are impacting their young lives, and really in a position to help make a difference with them. And we'd never be able to thank you enough for what you do. So congratulations on being a Teacher of the Week.
Thank you.
And thank you very much for all that you do.
Absolutely.